シュガースタイル。
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Sugar Style on PC. It's been an hour since my claim that I'll help out. With dinner in my belly, I decided it's time to get to work right away. Can't just talk the talk, gotta walk the walk. Making them think I won't make good on my promises is out of the question. Back to the cafeteria I go then. Maybe I should ask around and see if there's something I can do. What in the world? I hear a strange exchange from outside. Is that Etika and Ichika up on the roof? Hey, it's getting dark out. What are you two doing? Excuse me? Wait a sec. You're doing this at night? This is already reckless. How do you get up there? Get down here right now, young lady. It's too late. What happens if you fall? Also, you should tell me before you do anything like this. After learning the details, we decided that I will take her place on the roof. Somehow I'll have to manage to collect the damaged roof tiles and cover the hole with waterproof tape. If you fell on your butt, you'd be in a world of hurt, and if you hit your head, you'd definitely die. Show me your hands. As I suspected, her hands are covered with scrapes and scratches. That's what happens when you climb up and over the gutter without even using a ladder. Imagine if you got hurt. How'd you be able to break bread then? Please, don't make me worry like that. That roof is 2 stories off the ground. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad about it. But I'm here, right? When we need something like this, just let me know. Looks like I'll have to climb the same way Ichika did. Sadly, the dorm seems to have no ladder, or at least there wasn't one in the shed when I was scoping things out earlier. Ugh. I'm a guy, we're different. I don't make the rules. After I catch the tape, I remove the damaged tiles and apply the tape as planned. It's ugly, but I guess that's what we call a stopgap measure. I'm no professional, but it's probably best if we call a guy sometime soon. Now, I'm gonna jump down from here. Out of my way, girls. Well, worry not. I'm not you, Ichika. I fall with no particular issue. The only pain I feel is the bottom of my feet. I know. But we're about to enter the rainy season and typhoon season shortly after. I say the roof is an exception, as it needs emergency treatment the most. Wow, Etika, rare for you to say something nice about me. Thus, the random nighttime roof repair goes off without a hitch. It doesn't matter if I slip and fall, but it'd be a big deal if Ichika or Etika got hurt. Hence, I take my first real step as the dorm's handyman, ensuring that if a dangerous job or something brute force work needs to be done in a hurry, I'll be the one to do it. Today, I asked the girl's permission to bathe first. I scrubbed myself from head to toe before sinking down far enough to submerge my shoulders. Even I, the guy who groaned about this dorm being a shabby shack when he first saw it, was speechless when I found the bath. Its sheer size rivals even the facilities in a public bathhouse. Sorry, Akira. Even if you don't count the girls, my dorm probably kicks your dorm's butt when it comes to the bath situation. I get Ichika's home-cooked meals every day, and I get to lounge in this huge bath every night. I was doubtful at first, but now that I'm taking a broader look at it, I got really lucky here. All that's left is, of course, if I could get a girlfriend, things would be perfect. But life is not so simple. I'm a little worried about my reputation with the girls of the dorm. Do any of them like me? Maybe I should try to figure it out. Ugh. No way, no way, no way. This can't be happening. Why are they coming in right now? I grab a nearby wash bowl and dive into the tub. This is real bad. I have to hide under this thing but get just enough of my face out so I can breathe. Otherwise I'll die in the bathtub. The blessed steam. The steam from the bath is camouflaging me. How cliche is this? Am I in a romantic comedy? Still unaware of my presence, the four of them commence a bizarre round of girl talk. Oh shit, my heart rate has gone through the roof. Ichika and Hare's titties are ginormous. And Mao, you've got nothing to be ashamed of there. Have some confidence. As for Kaname, I'm on board with the whole Princess of Beauty thing now. Is this even legal? I can't take my eyes off Kaname's tits. You could have at least considered it. Ouch. Watch and see what I can do, Squirt. I'll have you groveling at my feet while you sing my praises. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hare. Sorry, Mal. The bar has already been raised.
そうね。本人が頑張る気なら私は反対しないわ。男性一人なんてきっと嬉しいことばかりじゃないだろうし。うん、私もそう思うの。明るく振る舞ってはいてもあっちだって苦労も多いとは思うし、ここはみんなでもうちょっと気を使ってあげたらなーって。私、分かった。私も気をつける。仕方ないですね。私は最初からそのつもりよ。
Oh, thank you, everyone. And so ends the day in which I made my decision. Here I was assuming they hated me, or at least thought I was some kind of creep or whatever. Now, armed with the knowledge that they're willing to meet me halfway, I feel like I'm set up to live a nice life here. They're finally gone. That was close. I'm seriously lightheaded. It's all I can do just to stand up.
先行ってて。私自分のシャンプー。何してるの？
Nothing in particular. Yeah.
まさか私たちが入ってる時からここにいた
？Yes. Dang. Ah! Why'd I have to get the cliched ending too? Even after we so painstakingly planned out bath times, yet another horrible accident occurs. Mercifully, the girls were found to be at fault for not checking beforehand, and I was not blamed. They didn't give me nearly enough time. Do girls think that men's baths always wrap up in 10 minutes or less? If so, they're mistaken. Sugar style. Kandame's right. Shared loves. Classes end without incident, so I'm off on a solitary, relaxed walk to the cable car station. Today I didn't bother going to a different field, instead of just spending my time with the guys in musical composition. I still haven't gotten used to the software, so even just laying down a rhythm track is a Herculean task? Herculean task. How do you... Herculean task? Yeah, you can tell I'm not fond of the word. That said, the fact that I'm learning new stuff every day feels super rewarding. Hey, there's Kaname. Her expression is as cool as ever as she walks with the posture of a model. Every girl she passes turns to greet her. A pleasant day? Do real people actually say that? I thought that was only in fiction. Maybe she's just doing it to look good, but she totally pulls it off. Nope, she sleeps on a futon in a dirty room, or dorm. She's popular as hell, though. The girls are all giggling at each other, like they just met a celebrity. Kaname is a pretty classy woman for sure, so I can see how she'd win all the girls' admiration. But how'd she get to be so popular this fast? We just locked eyes, so I wait for a good time to approach. A pleasant day to you, Fuyutskis. She glares at me a moment before turning away wordlessly. Then she starts walking away. Hold it right there, little missy. Can you drop that already? After narrowing her eyes disagreeably, Kaname walks in a direction away from home. Where are you going? Stopping by, eh? Is she off to look for some cute plushies like before? Kaname suddenly stops dead in her tracks and glares at me again.
好き？
Yeah, I do. Tip tap. Hmm? Hold up! You can't just ask that question then walk away. That was where you're supposed to ask if I'd like to share a parfait with you or something.
私は抹茶が好きなの。
Huh?
ごきげんよう。
Wait! Kaname sighs in frustration before removing a leaflet folded to a quarter of its original size from a small pocket of her bag.
これよ。
What's this? The leaflet has a coupon for a restaurant's seasonal menu attached to it. They're doing some sort of dessert special, plastering a huge pitcher of matcha ice cream on their ad.
今朝の折り込みチラシに勝っていたの。
Interesting. So you're off to eat some matcha ice cream all by your lonesome?
一人寂しく。
Kaname puts a hand to her chin, looking thoughtful.
あなた、暇そうね。
Sounds tasty.
何様のつもり？
Huh? Were you not inviting me?
昔はよくお母さんと一緒に食べに行ったのだけれど。
Hmm. Darn shame. Anyway, see you later. She yanks hard on my collar, causing me to almost croak like a toad.
あなたに指摘されるまで気づかなかったけれど、ファミレスに一人で入るのってなかなかどうして勇気がいるわ。
That it does.
だから、
Huh.
ごきげんよう。
I don't mind going. I can go. It's almost kind of cute how strongly she resists coming out and asking me.
そうね。来たいなら来ればいいじゃない？
You're really insistent on pretending I've forced myself on you, huh? Not exactly fun to be told to come along just because you happen to be near someone. So I'll get back at her by teasing her a little. Why not just ask one of your millions of friends when you get there? You're so popular after all. They come in hordes if you just asked.
別に誰でもいいの。あなたでいいから。
Hmm? Well, I don't have much to do today, but I really ought to get home and bring some anime, you know.
パフェぐらいならおごるから。
Oh, that's just desperation. Yeah, she wants it so bad, I guess I'll go. Fine, I'll go. I'll give you the clothes off my back if I had to.
さあ、服は脱がないでね。
Seemingly a little relieved, Kaname slings her bag back onto her shoulders. It's a bit baffling that she was so desperate for me to come, though. I'm just gonna throw this out there. You've got a bunch of hangers-on, but no friends, right? Her face doesn't betray much, but I can tell from the way she stepped away that I'm right on the money.
いる。
Such as... She points at me. Am I your friend now?
一応趣味も似ているみたいだし。
Wait, really? Come to think of it, I guess she did say something about not having any friends to talk about anime with. I guess she recognizes me as a fellow otaku friend or something.
6時までなの。
Oh, the dessert thing?
そう。早く行きましょう。
I'd rather she gave me a friendly smile or something to accompany the request, but whatever. Kaname gets into the cable car and quickly secures a two-seater for us. Gracefully placing her bag in her lap, she pats the seat next to her.
どうぞ。
Okay. The car is pretty empty, but I don't see any reason for us to sit this close together, but fine. I'll just scooch in right here. It's a little nerve-wracking to sit this close to a girl. Kaname doesn't care in the slightest, of course, instead playing with her phone very intently. Okay, so we're friends, right?
ええ。文句があるなら聞くけど。
Well, why are you so belligerent?
私に友達がいないのがそんなに意外？
I'm sure you could make a ton if you just wanted to. Why not try? She stops fussing with her phone, frozen, and after a moment she looks up.
あなたみたいな人は珍しいから。
Huh? Am I that much of an otaku? I get proper haircuts and I think I pay a reasonable amount of attention to my appearance.
そうじゃないわよ。
Oh?
あなたみたいに普通に話しかけてくる人は珍しいから。
Huh? What does that mean? She's always talking to people. I tilt my head in confusion, prompting an exaggerated sigh from her.
みんな私のこと真相の令状みたいに扱うのよ。
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Like the girls from before were chatting about, Kaname's demeanor alone makes her seem like some sort of nobility. When we first met, I figured she was some rich guy's daughter.
みんな冬月さん素敵、冬月さん憧れますって正直だるいわ。
Hell of a thing to say with that smile. Really, I'm astounded that you're so popular not even a week into school. She might have a special talent for attracting people. I feel you, though. It definitely sounds stifling.
本当は日だまり寮のみんなとももう少し気楽に話すことができたらって思うのだけれど、やっぱりちょっとね。みんな私に気を使いすぎよね。彼なんていつもビクビク怯えているわ。
Huh?
いくらなんでもひどいじゃない。さすがの私でも少し傷つく。
But you're totally to blame for that, too.
ごふん。どうして？
That was ridiculously aggressive. See? You did it just now, and that's a terrifying look on your face. You should smile more.
笑う？私はいつも笑っているわよ。今もこうして。
What? Does she think that's a smile? You've just got a low-key, unapproachable aura. So before you even know it, you've missed your chance to gain a friend.
今のままじゃダメだったというの。
You seriously didn't know? She may have deep insight into others, but she has zero self-awareness.
何よその目。今の私はそんなにも滑稽かしら。
No, that's not really it.
笑えばいいじゃない。それであなたの中の鬼畜生が満足するのなら。
I'd really rather you would laugh more.
笑う。
Okay, let's practice. Look at me and laugh.
あはははは。
Ugh.
おほほほほほ。
This is worse than I expected. That's not laughing. That's even scarier than the creepy smile. So when are you gonna laugh?
その時が来たら笑うわよ。
What the heck are you waiting for?
これってある意味コミュ障ってことになるのかしら。
In a way, I guess. When the person you're talking to doesn't seem genuine, it's only natural to find them distant. It makes it hard to feel any kind of connection.
困ったわね。
Well, I'm not the most social creature myself, so I say you try not to worry about it.
慰めならやめてちょうだい。
No, I'm not doing that at all. Kaname shoots me a skeptical glance. Once upon a time, every girl in my class just hated me.
あなたやっぱり。
What does that mean? I didn't steal any panties.
そこまで言ってないわよ。今日はやけに頭が回るわね。回るのはお寿司だけで十分。
I can hear you. When we're bantering like this, Kaname comes off as a fun person to be around and funny to boot. It'd be nice if she could make some more friends.
嫌われてたって。それじゃあ何をしたの？
Oh, well, Kaname doesn't seem like the type to spread rumors, so I guess I can tell her. So, back in middle school, suddenly a girl in my class told me that she liked me. But it wasn't a romantic like sort of thing.
その女性とあなたが付き合っていると勘違いをしていたのね。
Yeah, that's exactly it. As a result of that, the other girls started really hating me.
痛いわね。
Guess I was an idiot for expecting you to comfort me.
大丈夫？あなたのせいじゃないよね。ごめんね。
Now she's trying to piss me off. You're all about rubbing salt into the open wounds, aren't you?
荒巻き酒みたいで美味しそうでしょ？
I'd rather not be compared to dried fish. At the time, I was so overjoyed that I couldn't see the obvious. Anyway, neither of us ever clarified the relationship. I can't fault her, since I'm to blame too.
やっぱりあなたみたいな人は珍しいわ。
Damn right, you'll never find a guy making cringy misunderstandings as much as me.
自分の悪い部分に気づいてそれをちゃんと受け止められる。 プライドが高い人にはなかなかできないことよ。
Nobody's ever said that to me before. There's definitely more to Kaname than meets the eye. Or maybe, just maybe she sees a bit of herself in me.
無理に辛い過去をほじくり返す必要はない。
Senpai.
勘違いくんの必死の慰めで私も少しは元気が出たし、やっぱりあなたは私の友達にふさわしい。
Condescending as ever, I see.
何かご不満でも？
Nope, not a single one. I'm actually delighted.
そう。
Her friend, huh? Well, I'd say that friends should be equal in most or all cases. You must be popular with guys, too.
ええ、昔から男子にも女子にもモテモテよ。いわゆる才色兼備というやつだったから。
Wow, imagine saying that about yourself.
モテモテじゃ足りないわ。モテモテモテね。
Yeah, that's not a word. But honestly, I can believe it.
もしかして焼いているの？
Who exactly? I can't even be certain that you're telling the truth.
本当よ。小学生の頃、毎日私のリコーダーを一生懸命舐めている人だっていたんだから。
Holy shit, that's awful! This was a child?
大丈夫。抜かりないわ。あれはダミーだから。
Huh?
デコイとも言うわね。身の危険を感じた当時の私は、リサイクルショップで買った誰のものともわからないリコーダーをわざと教室に置いて、自分のものはきちんと持ち帰っていたの。彼はあんなに一生懸命誰と間接キスをしていたのか。長い年月を経た今でもちょっぴり気になるわ。
That question still tugs at me. You're just as bad as he was.
口気になるわ。
It doesn't matter how you phrase it. I had no idea you're such a weirdo. I almost feel worse for the recorder-licking weirdo.
あら、心外ね。私はリコーダーを置いて帰っていただけなのに。
You know, when you just sit there silently, you look like such a beautiful girl. But your personality really leaves something to be desired.
本当にモテモテよ。モテモテモテよ。
Uh-huh.
こうしている間にも3秒に1人私に告白しているから。
What the heck?
カンボジアの子供たちが。
You're not selling it with a line like that.
あなたに上げ足を取られるなんて世も末ね。
This has nothing to do with the world at large.
だって
No buts allowed.
勝手にイチカを巻き込まないでちょうだい。くしゃ。今頃イチカはくしゃみをしているわよ。
Don't be absurd. While we shoot the shit, we eventually reach downtown. Kaname stands up without even warning me, leaving me rushing to get ready to exit. I guess that giggle was a delayed reaction to our argument. Unlike a parfait, matcha ice cream doesn't take long to be prepared. As we order, it comes out almost immediately. Holding the bottom of the glass, I use a long spoon to bring it to my mouth.
あなたこれ知ってる？
There's molasses-like stuff on top of the matcha ice cream, giving a very Japanese flavor. Molasses, right? Comes from sugarcane.
ええ、和三本よ。私これ好きなの。とっても美味しい。
Kaname joyously chomps down on her spoon of ice cream. The way her lips moves is kind of sexy. Japanese desserts have pretty subdued taste, making them the perfect match for tea. Yeah, not bad at all. Since it's matcha ice cream, we're sort of having tea with tea, but I approve in this case. It's actually really good.
日本人に生まれたことを一番嬉しく思う瞬間よ。
Kaname's eyes sparkle as she shovels more of it into her maw. It's kind of cute in a childish way. The waiter brings over a couple of unexpected drinks and sets them on the table. Oh wait, I know what these are. One is black and the other's green. Probably a cola and a melon soda.
お母さんはいつも私に和三本のうんちくを語ってくれていたわ。クソどうでもいいと思いつつも楽しそうに笑うお母さんが可愛くってね。
You must have been one rotten child. But you two must have been close, right?
まあね。あなた アニメ好きよね。
Yeah, I watch a ton of the popular stuff. Not to say I know a lot about it, but I do think I have the popular shows covered.
レジェンド・オブ・ディメンジョンは
Sorry, haven't seen it.
恋するマグロと市場の親父。
That was a gag anime, right? Haven't seen that one either.
フライング恋人生活。
I don't really like the art style.
全然見ていないじゃない。
I'm a plebe, okay? Try me on something easy. As punishment for not seeing her favorites, Kaname steals a bite of my matcha ice cream. I guess she doesn't buy into the whole indirect kiss thing. So you've secretly been dying to talk about anime, huh?
そうね。あなたと来れば抹茶ソフトが食べられるし、アニメの話もできる。そう考えたの。
You really got two birds with one stone on there.
ええ。でも1は逃げ出したわ。
What? Oh, you mean like because I don't know any of your favorite anime, you only get one of the birds?
いちいちネタにマジで返されると、ちょっと照れるわね。
But that make them easier to understand. You don't have any favorites that were more popular?
銀河恋物語。
Oh, Milky Love is great. I've seen it. That's a love story, if you can believe it, with heavy science fiction elements. It was popular about 5 years ago. A girl comes from Mars to perform recon on Earth, but she falls in love with an Earthling boy. As she is the princess of Mars, their marriage leads to the end of a celestial war. At least, I think that's how it went.
リアルタイムで見てた人？
Yes, I think it came on at around 1.
そう、1時半からね。あの頃は作業しながら横で流してた覚えがあるわ。
What work?
あなたはやっぱり王女リコピンが好き？
Huh? Oh, yeah, the main girl. Man, her animations were amazing.
まあ、そうよね。私は彼女のメイドのピーチも好きだったわ。
Because she's tiny and cute, right?
あなたやっぱりロリコン？
Seriously jumping to conclusions there. Also, why did it sound like she already expected I was?
やっぱり1話のつかみが面白くないアニメはダメね。その分、あれは神がかってた。
Kaname seems to be the kind of person to memorize important scenes from beginning to end. You mean when he's helping the princess despite knowing that she's a martyr, right?
そう。あなたはあまり気にしてなかったかもしれないけど、逃げてる最中の2人の表情がすごく繊細なの。
Yeah, I never really paid that close attention.
本当に出来のいいアニメというのは、セリフのないシーンでもヒロインたちの感情が伝わってくるものよ。すべて口で説明させる作品はクソね。
But what about in action shows where spectators explain every move in minute detail? That's pretty exciting.
そうね。そういう作品は基本的に主人公が最強だから、どれだけすごいか周りが説明した方が気持ちがいいのよ。
Yeah, totally. When she says it like that, I get it.
銀恋。男性キャラは誰が好きなの？
Well, you ought to know who.
あなたもわきまえているみたいね。それじゃあ、せーのでいくわよ。
1, 2, 3.
ジン。
Oh, Michael. Not even close. No, not freaking Jin. He died in the second episode.
男は去り際が肝心よ。あなたこそ。ミカエルはさすがにないわ。
Say what? Without him, the MC would be dead.
これだからミーハーは。
I get it. You just feel bad for him because he died.
私はちゃんと自分の価値観に基づいて判断を。
He's a one-dimensional side character who dies in episode 2.
あなたに銀恋を語る資格はないわ。
This absolute blockhead. Why are you attacking me over something we both like? That can only be the act of a lunatic.
いいえ、好きだからこそあそこで引くわけにはいかなかったのよ。ほんと何も知らないのね。これだから素人は。
What? Don't get all uppity just because you're older than me. Our heated argument lasts well over an hour. Even the usually calm, cool, and collected Kaname shows some sign of anger in her voice. Our stamina long gone, we plop down into our seats.
なかなかやるじゃない。
Same to you.
いいわ。 決着はまたの機会に。
You bet your ass we will. I never thought this reserved woman could stay so agitated for so long. Just how much does she love that anime?
ねえ、
Yes.
この後ついでだからアニメショップも行きましょうか。
An anime shop? Why?
あなたが一緒にいれば、もし誰かに見つかっても強引に付き合わされてる感が出るじゃない？
Is it just my lot in life to be a scapegoat? If you're scared of coming out of the otaku closet, just buy stuff online. Besides, what do you plan to do if this makes people at school hate me?
その時は責任は取るわよ。
Huh? Wait a sec. You mean you'll go out with me?
飼い主になるわ。そうすればペットへご褒美を与えていたということにできるし。
That's just evil.
少しくらいいいでしょ。お友達とグッズを見て回るの興味があるのよ。
A friend? Still avoiding being straight with me, but in short, she's lonely and wants some company. Well, I don't mind, really.
ありがとう。素直に嬉しいわ。
I've never seen her look so happy, so I find myself infected with it a little.
一応いちかに遅くなるって連絡入れておくわね。いつもご飯作ってもらっているし。
Tell her I'll be late too.
わかった。
If she was always like this, she'd have tons of friends. Why don't you let our dormies see what you're really like?
そうね。考えとく。
Unsurprisingly, we exploded into an argument again while we're looking at the anime merch. Today I learned that Kaname is eternally lonely despite being constantly surrounded by people. It's the loneliness that comes with being at the top of her hierarchy, I suppose. I admit I can't really identify with her problem. But I nonetheless find her very cute and even lovable watching her come alive as she talks about her favorite things. Above all, though, I'm stricken with how awkward she is. Good morning. Alright, nice. That woke me up. The first thing I do this morning is put away my futon and do some pointless stretching. I hear the brain is most productive for the first 3 hours after waking up. At least I'm pretty sure I heard somebody say that on TV or something last year. Anyway, that means I got 3 hours to work my butt off. Man, we were pretty reckless that time we fixed the roof. I'm surprised at how proactive Ichika is, but maybe I ought to check up on the roof again later. But for now, I'll get dressed and head to the cafeteria. Ever since I came here, I feel like I'm living a pretty upright, rule-abiding lifestyle. Carpenter style. Hare? Hare's fidgeting in front of the front door. Flower in one hand, she wanders one way and then the other. Morning. Something wrong? Hade shows me a pretty vase and a food container. They are brightly colored, yet dried up flowers within the food container. Are these preserved flowers? Is there a difference? Huh. Still sounds like pretty much the same thing. What's that? Hade quickly makes a flower bottle and shows it off to me. Apart from pebbles, she's also used marbles and colorful little cubes, so it's surprisingly pretty. Nice. Yeah, I bet everyone would love having these around. But how long do they last? Even if you take the moisture out, flowers have to die at some point, right? Wow, Hade knows a lot about flowers and stuff like this. Hey, can I try making one?
いいよ。
I'm not too sure about my color coordination, but you've got plenty of flowers, right? If so, I want to help out by making a few so we can all appreciate our fancy entrance area. Thus, Master Hade begins a short lecture on making little flower bottles. Alright. And we're done. I think this turned out pretty great. It's been 1 hour since I hired Hade as my teacher. As a result of some testing, I've completed some red, white, and blue tricolor works.
同じ瓶に対象色は入れないかな。いろいろごちゃっと詰め込むよりは単色の方が可愛いよ。
I see. My work becomes the subject of harsh criticism. Okay, so don't overdo it. Focus on one color to make them more attractive and inviting. How about this?
可愛いね。センスあるよ。
Nice. This time I tried going for yellow. To complement the yellow, I use pale white cubes and marbles with a dash of pink in the middle. Can't make the whole thing yellow. That'd be boring. So this is my way of giving it a little flair. Onward, mass production time. Uh,
どうしようこれ。
we got a little over-enthusiastic and made way too many. I'm rather impressed the dorm had so many matching faces. Let's start by lining them up. We line up all the bottles in a row.
これじゃ見えないから等間隔の隙間を作って。
Have we made a healing space? You know, those movies where they have pods that grow human clones? That reminds me of that.
いやそんなことないし、バッチし癒しの空間だし。もうあれだね。マイナスイオンとかドバドバ出まくりでやばい感じだよ。
These things are starting to sound scarier by the minute. Anyway, as in our original objective, we take the completed products to the entrance. Now, let's see what happens with our little front entrance. So how should we arrange them? Want to try putting them all close together? Hade and I crowd all the bottles together. It's got a really rustic look overall.
これじゃあ内側に入ったお花が見えないよ。
What do we do? Time for a restructuring, I think. Mass layoffs.
せっかく作ったんだよ。役に立たせたいじゃん。
Oh? I hear the sound of a car pulling in. What? Was Kato out this early in the day?
ただいまーって。
Thoughts? Isn't our army of flower bottles a sight to see?
呪われた研究施設？ひどいよ、カオルさん。
Tragically, Hade and I both utterly lack any sense of interior design. Oh yeah, Hade, it's time. We have to cut the fat here.
そんなこと言わないで、どうしたらいいか考えてみてよ。あ、バーベキューの時の着火剤に良さそう。鬼、悪魔。
Kata's one bad bitch, talking about how she'll burn the things we made. But seeing as these are dehydrated flowers, I bet they really could be good fire starters if you use them right. Okay, Hade, let's stop fixating on the front door. We can put them all over the place, and then it'll be fine, right? Hade and I continue to clown around throughout the early morning. In the end, we finish our flower bottle mission, and she smiles all the way to school. Alright, why don't we stop it here? This is audap. You've been watching Sugar Style on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.
シュガースタイル